This is a huge warning for you, the young technology user, idiot scrolling through on their phone, to tell to their boomer generation parent or anyone who has invested into 401ks through their company or whatever. So there's going to be a huge change in the financial system, and let's talk about what just happened right now. So the Fed lowered rates. That caused the market to crash. And if you watched crypto market, you saw it crash and then instantly regain, and now it's back up again. That's funny. Go look at Wall Street. Yeah, it crashed. It's still been trending down the entire time that crypto has been trending up. So this is crazy. This is crazy because this is one of the last times that you can enter in the crypto bull run, and there's a couple of signals that are causing for it to surge like this. And it is, first, everyone who was betting on Trump to win, who got into crypto before Trump was elected. They got in low, he got elected, and it skyrocketed. Classic. Everyone knew that was going to happen. If Kamala won, it would be a totally different story. We would probably be in World War III right now. And all markets would be way, way down. Okay, so great. You got in before Trump. Boom. Bull run. Okay? Consolidation, whatever. There are triggers for this stuff going on. And the Fortune 500 companies and the largest investment or holding firms in the world, the BlackRock, Vanguard, and State Street, that control 80% of the currency in the world, they are now buying into crypto. And they don't want you to know this. And they're not going to tell your boomer parents that are glued to Channel 5 News that, oh, it's time to switch over to crypto. No, they're telling them all, oh, it's a fraud, you're going to lose all your money. While, meanwhile, financial institutions and other countries are already adopting crypto into the infrastructure. So here's a synopsis for them. For them, you can tell them to this if you want to explain crypto to them. Bitcoin, there's a finite amount of it. It's like if the world only had 10 diamonds, everyone would want a diamond and they would have an endless value. Their price would be unlimited. Okay, so that's Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the first revolutionary technology into digital currency. It is the first, that's where the value comes from, and the value is in that it is new technology. And then you have the next tiers of cryptos, which are all the other altcoins and meme coins and whatever. They don't care about that. Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, and I like Hedera, whatever, HBAR. So these are all technologies moving into lightning fast payments. For example, Hedera says 1 second they can do a minimum of 10,000 transactions. What is that going to do to banking? What is that going to do to you working and then collecting a paycheck in 1 week or 2 weeks? It's not going to happen anymore. It's not going to be a company buying 10 million Toyotas out of China, switching their American dollars to yen or whatever, having that huge delay. No, everything's going to be lightning fast because we live in the world of AI now. You have AI running computers and beating doctors on diagnosis for people. So it's the new age of technology, and the financial system has to catch up. So it is going to catch up. And all of the investors of the S&P 500, which is where you get your 401k investments from, all of these mega companies, the Facebook, the Walmart, the Pfizer, all of these giant, Google, whatever. The people who invest in these companies and the largest investment firms, the 80% of currency flowing through the market, these people are the market. BlackRock, Vanguard, State Street. They are the market. They are the S&P 500. Okay, well, if you have Trump come into presidency and he's like, nope, cryptos are way out of debt because Bitcoin's only a finite amount. It's basically gold standard for cryptocurrency. That's what it is. Great. So now you put that in and start fixing the debt of the country and whatever. But like, this goes to our lives, and you're going to see it in however many years it takes, but you're going to go to work. You're going to get paid by the minute or by the hour, and that money is going to be in your account. It's going to be like a little ticker. It's going to be the future, and this is the future. So wake up. It's time to wake up. But so that's why they caused the dip by lowering rates. They didn't have a reason to lower rates. And if you watch the market, you saw crypto came down, went right back up to where it was, and now it's back on the bull run going back. Wall Street's a little different. It dipped, and it's going to keep dipping because there's going to be this huge pull of finances from regular Wall Street over into cryptocurrency. And it's going to be by the heavy hitters that want to get into this at a good price. They want to make money too. You think Vanguard, State Street, and BlackRock are not gonna put up a fight over the control of like the world's capital, basically? Great. So where does that leave the person with the 401k account? So you have all your money invested in the S&P 500. So all of a sudden, the Doritos that you get at the store that are filled with red number 40 all of a sudden are regulated like they're supposed to be, like they're already regulated in European countries. All of a sudden, they have to regulate your disgusting Doritos that are literal poison, that are actually poisoning you and going to make you spend the rest of your retirement funds on treating your illness anyways. So RFK will fix that. And if you start regulating all these giant companies and their profit margin in the US is bigger than any of the other countries because they get to fill the food with all this filler. They're selling you trash at a huge price, and you're paying for it with your health and your wallet. So that's going to go away. Watch this. The S&P is going to collapse. There's going to be a 50%. It's going to ride even between people investing in Wall Street and people investing in cryptocurrency, and then a part of how cryptocurrency will work is that it burns certain coins as fuel to do these processes. You can't just process 10,000 payments in 1 second without a fuel source. The fuel source is computing power by computers. This is how it is. Okay, so it's a warning to your parents and people who are going to try to retire in the next 10 years, and they're going to see their 401k account plummet. And they're going to see their own currency, the US dollar, get inflated so fast and so high because it's not going to, it already has 3% of its power when it transitioned from the gold standard. We're already in inflation. We are at the end of the American dollar. It's going to be like a whole Mexican peso situation where you take $5 and you go buy 20,000 pesos or something in Mexico. That's how it works. That's how inflation works. So this is the only way to guarantee that your money will still stay your money, just like the price of gold. The gold standard still exists. You just have to buy freaking gold. You can trade, you can sell your gold anywhere. So the price of gold is supposed to be the price of a dollar or whatever, the ounces of gold to dollar. That's why the price of gold goes up with inflation. Easy, plain and simple. So this is a warning because that means that they're trying to trick your parents by going on CNN saying Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies is a scam. You're going to lose all your money. Meanwhile, the biggest institutions are switching over to it behind the scenes because they don't want to miss their bag, just as I don't want to miss my bag. Get in while you can and hold steady till past inauguration, have your first sell-off, if you will, but this is at very least a warning to those people that you have to start thinking about diversifying your retirement, your whole retirement account, because it's all going to change, and the change in the way people take power is by taking money. You have to keep civilians or whatever, you have to keep them low, and you stay high. So BlackRock's never going to go anywhere, but they're all going to take a huge hit being so well invested in cancer-causing products, so invested in manufacturing and selling trash, this appliance that, is going to last like 5 years when an old American fridge lasted till this day 100 years. It's just ridiculous. So just a warning, have them start looking at it. You should start looking at it. You should watch what's going on. It's crazy. And thanks.